Hello there, everyone, and welcome to our very first episode of the podcast. Today we've got Spencer here with us.
Hello.
Spencer, you want to give yourself a quick intro here?
Yeah, my name is Spencer. I am a student at Iowa State University, and I met Jake and Q, and we've just become really good friends. And today we're gonna talk about like high school and then transitioning into college.
You bet.
Yes.
We're looking forward to that.
Uh-huh.
Q, what do you got, man?
So let's just start off. What is the biggest difference coming from high school to college?
I'd say the biggest difference is probably just like being on your own more. In high school, it was a lot of like routine. You were being told when to do things.
Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Like in high school, like we were talking about this a little bit yesterday. But like in high school, we had a bell. You know what I mean? Like literally, a bell dictated when we went to class, when we ate, when we did like everything. Like when you were like the bell would ring and then you just pack your stuff up and leave.
Right.
And now that's gone, and it's like I thought college was gonna be kind of like that at school, where it's like you just have all school except you're not going home. You're just going to your dorm afterwards, but it's not at all like that.
I was kind of expecting that too, and it's like it is not routine at all. Like my schedule every day is completely different, and it's just like you go to school for like 4 hours as opposed to like 9, and then
And you can just do like a lot more activities around. There's so many things to do at college compared to like your high school experience.
Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's so much stuff.
There's a ridiculous amount of clubs here.
There's an event for literally everything. They have something going on.
They have
Every day.
a lettuce eating club or something, right?
Yeah,
They have
that.
they have a ton of clubs.
Tea drinking club.
Pretty much anything you can think of. There's
a club for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely different. I mean, at high school, how many clubs do you think we had at our school?
They were just like the basic sports, and then they were like.
I think we had woodworking club and then anime club. I think
Yeah,
those
they were
our
just
two
like
clubs.
they were like
We had
very
a
limited amount.
We had like a Smash Bros club.
Really? Oh, that's nice.
We had like robotics and like all
Yeah,
that,
yeah, we had
all
robotics,
that shit.
I think.
And then it was like sports.
But I don't
stuff,
think there was a
but-
whole lot of participation for any of those clubs.
No.
Not really.
But then again, our school didn't. Like, I'd say the demographic of our students weren't the like high participating.
Mhm.
Like they didn't have time.
They kind of
had
just
to go
showed up
home and-
to get their diploma, and then
Yeah, I think they had stuff at home too. Like they had to take care of.
Yeah,
stuff
for
at home,
sure.
You know.
So are you involved in any clubs at the moment?
No, I'm not at Iowa State. In high school, I did like I mentioned, like the Smash Club for a little bit. That was a lot of fun, just with friends, like after school. When I was in middle school, I used to do the robotics club a little bit and stuff like that. And then I played sports, but nothing at Iowa State yet.
So if you're not in the club, how are you spending your time?
I mostly spend my time being with friends and just being with the people that I enjoy the most.
Sure.
Maybe going to the gym here and there, keeping up with my schoolwork.
Yeah.
Just hobbies like, video games, watching sports, listening to music, stuff like that. So.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, you told me you were one of the top Overwatch players in America. I'm not sure I believe that. I know you showed me your ranking.
I did
Still
show
not sure I believe it, but
how not? If he showed you his
the
ranking,
numbers could be faked, man. You never know these days. Okay, Photoshop.
Why would he lie? Why would he lie about
you saw
something
me
like
play.
that though?
Didn't you see me play?
I
a
did
little
see you
bit?
play,
and I was good.
And you were average.
Average.
For sure.
You think you could have did better than me?
I could have played.
You could have played.
You could play. Everybody could play.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. We're not here to argue about Overwatch, and Spencer's legitimacy in his Overwatch ranking. Even though we all know it's true, except you for some reason.
I don't know, man. It's kind of hard to believe. I'm here with an Overwatch pro gamer. Okay. Is that way too loud?
Way too loud.
Okay.
Like I don't know if you noticed, but yours are giant blue ones, and
Should I
then
move
mine
it
are
farther?
tiny. No, I'll just turn you down because
All right.
moving it further didn't work.
Okay. Is that better?
I mean, we'll see.
All right. Because I can hear myself in the headphones pretty
And
loud.
you can't hear us in the headphones.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Moving on. Got anything?
You're great.
Anyone? got anything?
I'm just waiting for a question to be asked. Is all.
All right. So we do have a lot of extra free time here. Way more than I expected and way more than in high school. So I know we spend a lot of the time in the dorm here. How was your roommate this year?
My roommate's good. He's one of my friends that I've known for a really long time. We've been friends since 5th, 6th grade. Knew him all throughout middle school. Even though we went to different high schools, we still did a lot of things together outside of school. So we've always been really close, and our parents are close together. So we really haven't had any problems. Like, there's obviously the occasion where you'll be like annoyed at your roommate.
Sure.
And that just happens when you're living with someone and seeing them all the time, you know?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, Q and I'm sure you know this, but like we've known each other for a real long time, since what, second grade, first grade? First grade when you showed up to Highlands, and I mean we weren't friends before really. Until like,
I mean we were on like
junior
the
year.
Occasional football team together.
Sure.
And just like we were in classes and stuff.
Yeah, but like we didn't really become friends until physics in junior year.
Yeah, that was
that was definitely what made it happen.
Yeah.
I think.
A lot of friendships start like that, where like you don't really know somebody.
Yeah.
You know, like you know of them.
Yeah,
you
definitely.
don't really know them.
Yeah.
You know, you might even dislike them.
Like,
but once you like open up, then you know it changes everything.
I think Q and I both kind of disliked each other because we thought the other one disliked each other. Like I disliked Q because I thought he disliked me, and he did dislike me because he thought I disliked him. So like we just had this random like hatred.
It's like what Sean says, the Q Mike phenomenon.
The Q Mike, yeah, sure, right. And it's like it really is. It's like we just thought we hated each other.
Yeah.
So we hated each other, and then like we started talking, and then we kind of both realized
okay,
wait a second,
we're pretty similar here.
We're pretty similar, and I'm not complete. Like he doesn't hate me. Like he actually kind of liked, and I'm like, oh wait, this guy's kind of cool. Let me be his friend, and then like that's and then
now we're roommates.
And now we're roommates.
Now look at you now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty wild.
You regret it yet?
Not yet.
Not yet.
We will
see. Keyword there. Yet.
I'm enjoying it so far. I think we're both pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah. No big issues.
No controversies yet?
No roommate madness.
No roommate madness, thankfully. Not yet.
I've heard some some people have some really awful roommates.
Oh yeah. Like people are gonna switch roommates this semester because they hate theirs.
Probably like random. Like
random
if you get like a
assignments,
random roommate, yeah.
There's some kids in the ROTC that like he left. He was in one of the dorms across the campus, and he left and came to Houze because like he didn't like the area he was in. And now I think he's better, but I mean,
was it his roommate or the area?
I think it was his roommate and then some other kids too, that were kept like next to him or like neighbors or something. But like, yeah, it was definitely the people that was the problem. It wasn't how far I was from his whatever. But yeah, no, I'm pretty happy with everyone on this floor so far.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, the floor that I'm on, first floor, is really awesome. It's really cool because like a lot of the kids on our hall like know each other really well.
Yeah. And
like hanging out with each other, and do things together, and it's like almost like everybody's out in the halls having a good time, going to each other's rooms. You know, just
it's very involved. It's
getting the college experience.
Yeah, definitely. Ours is pretty chill. We don't have a lot of that, I'd say. I mean,
I think it's kind of everyone just like keeps to themselves.
Yeah, but
or maybe they just avoid us. Who knows?
Maybe they're partying all the time and we just got left out.
Yeah.
But I think they're pretty tight.
Yeah. From what I can tell.
Yeah, they have that group chat, I think. So.
Are
you guys in the group chat?
No. We weren't.
Well.
No, the first. Yeah, I think that might tell it. But no, the first week we were here for Destination Iowa State.
Yeah. It's just like a welcome fest for the freshmen.
Exactly. We didn't realize that it was by house, I think, and we just showed up randomly, and we just got assigned a random group, so we didn't get put in. Yeah. So
they spent their whole first week here at Iowa State with everyone on the floor, so they got pretty close, and then we were kind of just out here just chilling.
Yeah, me and my roommate didn't go to the Destination Iowa State either.
At all?
No.
Nothing. No events. I thought it was kind of cringy. I mean, I missed some of it because I had that orientation for Navy.
Yeah.
But you know, that was a pretty cool.
No, but I'm definitely glad we went. I mean, we met some really good friends.
Yeah,
from
like
there,
looking back on it, like it was more of a thing in the moment where I could go without it, or I don't mind. I don't mind if we do it either. It's just one of those things, but like I don't really regret like not going, but like it would have been nice to kind of get the experience with all the other people right away, so you don't have to like meet them as you go.
Yeah,
so.
it's because, and also, Q and I talked a little bit about this, but when you're meeting new people, it's like they go into this meeting new people mode, where they don't like I don't exactly understand how to explain it, but it's like they don't laugh at everything, and they're more hesitant, like they're more accepting of new people, but then they're also like more what's the word, like accepting.
It's
like they don't they put these shields on. They're like, I'm gonna be this version, like I'm presenting myself, it's like first impressions, whatever, and then they end up being like really weird or not great to talk to, and then it's like I'd almost rather meet people like randomly, not at an event where you go to meet people.
Right.
Like I'd rather meet people randomly, because then it's like legit first
it feels
impressions.
more real,
and
it feels genuine.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. It's genuine. Like in public, like if you meet someone like at a dining center or something, and like you sit down and like just kind of eat with, like we did with Cody, like that was genuine. You know what I mean? Like we were both kind of like in our own, like we're
like
being
he
our
was
persons.
unexpected. He didn't expect that, so it's like he wasn't in that new people.
Yeah,
phase,
so exactly.
Like,
so he was himself.
Yeah,
he was himself alone.
It can always kind of get awkward at those like events where you're going to meet people.
It's
then it's like
and it's weird.
It's
weird.
like two people might like see, like make eye contact, but then like not really like talk to each other. But like if you just do it like on the fly, at like you said in the dining center, you know, stuff like that, like just having a meal with somebody.
It's a better story too. To be like, I don't know, I saw him and we just started talking. It was random, instead of like, we met at an event where you meet people.
Yeah.
Like I
so bland.
I think it's strawberries. Like no, the thing in the dungeon here. So that's just like the underneath part, like the basement. It's like a study
lounge,
whatever. But like, they had an event here first. Was it for Destination Iowa State or what?
It was something like
that. It was something for the house, and we went down there and like, we talked to so many different people, and I don't remember any of them, and I doubt they remember us. Like we went down there and everyone was so weird, and no one was getting jokes, and we said like the same thing to everyone we went up to. It was like, "Hi, what's up, guys? Like, what's your major? Here's my major. Where you guys live? Oh, that's cool. Bye." Like that's
I
what
know.
it
I
was.
think you meet a lot of people. You meet a ton of people at college, but you don't really like talk to them. It's more just like you meet them, you introduce yourself.
Yeah.
Maybe you sit next to each other in a class or whatever, but you're
not
gonna
out.
forget them.
Yeah,
you're probably
right.
gonna forget them.
They're
Like
not-
you
they're
might
not your best
recognize
friend.
the face. You might recognize his face. Like, oh yeah, that's what's his face? You know, whoever it is. But like you don't actually know them at all, or like have any interaction with them.
Yeah,
outside of that.
we had a few. We have a few people that were like that. Like we talked to like 3 or 4 times. We went over to their dorm, and now we don't talk to them at all.
Right.
And it's like,
that's actually where we met you guys.
we went.
Yeah,
to
that was when you met.
Brennan. You went there. It
You
was
met
Brennan,
Brennan
Jonah,
and
and
Noah.
Yeah. I forgot Noah was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
You guys came to our dorm the other night, and like Noah came, and I'm like.
Yeah, he's.
I forgot.
It seems
Noah's
like
name,
he's always
man.
gone. Like the first 2 weekends we hung out with you guys, he was gone. I think.
Well, he was with you guys, or he met you guys first,
right?
Like with Brennan and Jonah.
Yeah.
I don't remember how that went down. I think me and Jack were
there.
That might have something to do with it.
Me and Jack.
Yeah.
I think we were back home.
Yeah.
I don't think we were here at all, because if we were probably going to be hanging out with them.
Yeah, I think you weren't, because I think they were like, you guys have to meet Jack and Spencer there at home or something. Because I remember them, and then Brennan was like, here's Spencer, like, the next weekend or whatever, and then we were like, oh, sweet, like, we vibe. And then it was like, cool. I'm so happy we met you guys, because, like,
it's super cool.
We felt so, like everyone here was so like uptight and kind of lame, and then we met you guys. Like, okay, finally some real people
like us.
Yeah,
people like us.
Yeah, when you meet people that are just like you, and you can like mix together, and like, it makes for a really good time. And you two were friends, and then I have like my little group, and then like if we combine the groups together, you know.
Yeah, it's a
nice
nice balance. how is it coming to? I mean, your friends. I learned this last night that you guys were like have been friends for a long time, right? But you didn't go to the same high school.
Right.
What's it like, kind of spending middle school together, and then not having high school, but then being able to come back together as a group?
You can really
for college?
see how people have changed a lot.
Yeah.
I know, like you said, like we were really good friends in middle school. We had a really big middle school, bigger than my high school actually. My high school was actually smaller than my middle school.
Yeah.
And it was a big public middle school, and you just meet a lot of people, and everyone had their little friends from elementary school, and then groups started to kind of mix, and it was becoming a bigger group, and then the friends that I was hanging out with, it depended on where you lived, really like dictated which high school you were going to.
Right.
It wasn't really like your choice necessarily.
That's how it is for I'd say most places.
I mean, like you can choose, like you
it's
can
about buses, right?
You can do another one, but it's like it's more difficult to get into it.
Yeah. You need to ride there every day.
We kind of fell apart from each other, at least the friends that I have here right now. We fell apart for a little bit at high school, at least in early high school stages, because we're meeting different people or hanging out with our group of friends that go to that high school that we knew prior to going to high school.
Yeah.
And, now coming to college with, some guys that I never really got the chance to talk to in high school, or maybe didn't even know that well in middle school, like me and Brennan were. We weren't the best friends in middle school. We just knew each other. It was, we could talk to each other, but we didn't really like hang out or anything.
Yeah,
and didn't really talk to each other in high school, and now it's like we're great friends in college. Yeah. So
it's cool because you get here, and it's the smallest similarities that draw people together.
Yeah.
I listened to a book by Trevor Noah, his biography. I think it's called like Born a Crime. It's a great book, and he talks about how language like divides like groups of people. Like he went to prison or jail, not prison, but like he got thrown in jail, and like there were a bunch of different groups of people, and they were all speaking different languages, but like, and they all hated each other because they all spoke different languages. And it was like we come here, and it's like you see someone, and they're like, where are you from? They're like, I'm from Illinois. It's like immediate. It's like awesome. Like, I'm from Illinois too. And then it's like, okay, cool. We're cool now. We have one similarity. It's like, what kind of music do you listen to? Like, I remember in high school, there was this one girl I really disliked. She sat at my table, and then I was listening to Dark Side, right? And she was like, what do you listen to? I'm like, Pink Floyd. She's like, I love Pink Floyd. And then I was like, okay, now I like you. Like, I hated you before for no reason other than that you annoyed me, but now that we have one similarity, I look for other similarities, and it's like, okay, cool.
It's more of a connection.
If you have something to talk about with a person, it makes a big difference.
It does.
And then it's like you're talking, and then one thing leads to the next.
Yeah, right. It feeds off of each other.
Regular conversation now, and then you become friends over time.
Especially the living thing here, like people that live kind of near you. Like, you live in Illinois, where do you live? And it's like, 30 minutes from me? Cool. Now I have a potential ride home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you have these other things like, okay, now I have, like, if you're going home for the weekend, like, maybe I can come, you know what I mean? And stuff like that. That's really awesome. So now you're like, now we got to be friends. Both of you were thinking the same thing, because it's like, we live right next to each other. Yeah. So, like, even during the summer, too, we can then meet up and hang out, which would be awesome. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's also just kind of a cool thing to find, especially since we go, like, out of state. So most people here are residents of Iowa.
So many people are here from Iowa.
It's cool to find other people who live where we live.
A lot of people in Iowa go to Iowa colleges. I don't know if it's like this in all of the states.
I think it's the in-state here is really cheap. Like, Illinois' in-state isn't great.
No.
Right? Our tuition is like close to the same.
It's about the same.
U of I was like, what, 30,000, right? Something like that. And this
ridiculous.
School is like 30,000. So it's like,
might
as well. It's nice being 5 hours away. I know
we
really keep jumping around with topics, but being 5 hours away is nice because it's like just enough distance where it's like I'm on my own, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then again, it's like if I want my friends to come up, they can come up, you know what I mean? Or if I want to go home that weekend. I mean, we did that like the third week of school or something like that.
Got rides, and
we were like, how can we get home? And then we just made it happen, and it was awesome.
Yeah, I even feel the same way living 3 hours.
Yeah, that's right. You guys.
I mean, me and my group of friends are 3 hours away from home. It's far enough where I don't feel super close to like actually being at home. You know, with parents, family, etc. but it's close enough where if I do want to go back home or go hang out with friends that live
at home,
back at home, then it's not super far of a drive. I can make it a weekend trip.
Definitely.
I have my car here, so.
Do you really?
Yeah, me and Jack both have our cars.
I know that.
That's good to know.
How do you know? Yeah, well, it's good.
He said these benefits of having some
friends with benefits. That's all it is.
That's all it is.
That's all college is. Friends with
I
benefits.
think that's
you
the
using
exact
me now,
meaning
or
of
what?
that is. I'm pretty sure that's the point of that phrase is friends with cars. I think that's what they're talking about when they say
It
that.
It must be. I can't think of anything.
I don't know. My ex-girlfriend said she had a friend with benefits, and I was like, does he have a car or something? She's like, yeah, that's what it is.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I don't know. I liked it because
that makes sense.
He usually dropped her off at my house.
Did she have that friend with a car while you were? Oh, okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Oh.
That makes sense.
It was great.
Just like
it
a
was
ride
cool.
buddy.
Yeah, ride buddy.
Whenever she
little ride buddy.
Whenever she wanted to ride.
Yeah,
she
exactly.
would go to him.
Exactly. That's what it was. She was like,
totally normal.
like, hey, I'm getting a ride.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting a ride from Jonathan. I'll be over soon.
Yeah. Okay.
And then she'd come over and she'd be like, no, don't touch me. You're
She'd
gross.
be like all tired and just like.
She was usually really tired.
It was just a really long ride and just.
Yeah, usually.
Lots of.
Okay.
Next question, please. Jake's heart is just broke.
But yeah, like wait a second. No, but you said you go home during. If we could get. This is another tangent, but like if we could get Mike or someone to pick us up from Dubuque.
This is what we did
2
last
hours.
Time. We got a ride to Iowa City,
which is far.
Far.
If they're going home for the weekend, we hop
in.
in. They drop us off in Dubuque. They go home. Dubuque. they just go home, and then we have them come and get us there.
It's on the way to Chicago.
It is on the way to Chicago.
It's like that midpoint from.
I'm not saying we need to do that this weekend or whenever, but that is something to consider.
I mean, if we have room, sure.
Yeah.
But connecting rides, man, I don't like that. Too many things can go wrong. We're stranded in Dubuque. I don't want that.
With these guys, though.
Dude,
that's not a bad thing.
It's a nice
true.
city.
That's not a
Iowa
bad
City
thing,
sucks to get stuck in because
we don't know anyone.
We don't know anyone in Iowa City. If we're stuck in Dubuque, then we're with these guys.
Yeah, Dubuque's cool, man. Like it's a nice city.
I'll take your word for it.
You're gonna like Dubuque. I'm
excited to see it.
I mean, if we have room, sure. Because usually it's me, Jack, and Brendan that go back. So like it might be a little crowded. Because last time we had a ton of stuff. So and me and Jack's cars aren't like big or anything. So wouldn't have a ton of room. But if it's just me and Jack going back, or just me going back,
maybe I could hook a ride with Brandon. How does Brandon get home?
Yeah. He likes to go home every weekend.
Does he not ride with you guys?
Well, we didn't have room last time. He went with.
It's Brandon.
Well,
sorry,
it was. He just went home the previous weekend, so we didn't expect him to want to go back.
Would you take us
next
over
weekend.
Brandon?
I don't know. Would I?
Nah, you can't say that.
That's true. That's true. Sorry, Brandon.
Well, we actually couldn't. Like, we could barely even fit 3 in the car. Like 2 up front. There was a ton of stuff in the back.
How much stuff are you guys bringing home?
I don't know. I don't know what Jack was bringing, but
bodies.
Maybe. Who knows?
Know.
Jack.
Jack is
You hiding?
We know
you
what
hiding
Jack,
something.
No way to know for sure.
There really isn't.
One of us has got to do it.
One of us has got to do it for sure.
Go find out.
I mean, yours roommate, man. I think you.
Now I'm a little scared.
You should be, because you usually fall asleep before him, don't you?
No.
No.
We go to bed roughly around.
Okay, good.
Similar time.
You might. I mean, you guys got to keep your eyes open.
Yeah.
Sleep with one eye
Roommate
open.
madness.
Roommate madness. Right?
Madness.
I'm pretty sure that's what that refers to.
Probably.
Is roommates going sicko mode on you.
Just on each other.
I don't think me and Jack will ever get to that point.
Have you seen his Willie yet?
No.
No, remember they got that stupid code word.
I don't plan on it.
The code word. Pumpernickel? What was it?
Pumpernickel.
Cut this out. Cut this out. Cut this out.
He hates it.
Listen here. We don't know. It's a private code word.
Okay,
you can always change it.
No, but the roommate Willie madness.
Roommate Willie madness.
Hugh hasn't seen mine yet.
Yet?
You will.
I don't plan on it,
No,
man.
you don't plan on it, but I do.
Uh-oh.
Is that that's sexual harassment, isn't it? Me telling you I'm gonna show you my weenie.
I mean, I don't think just telling me is enough for it to be.
If I walked up to a girl and was like, I'm gonna show you my weenie,
for sure.
that's sexual harassment.
Pretty much.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
We're getting
don't plan anything, my man.
Yeah. We're getting into that talk.
We're getting into some deep territory here. Next question.
I don't have a list of questions, man.
What's the computer for?
Man?
I don't know. You told me to put it in my lap.
It makes you look smart.
It's literally just fucking Google.
Oh, it's just Google, man. What are you Googling?
I don't know. It's just a precaution.
Hold on. You're clean.
Always. You typed in P.O.
P.O. Okay. Yeah, dude. Control Shift N, dude. That's my go-to macro.
Incognito move.
I have to do that every time. I was talking to Q today. So for the thumbnails for the videos, I like to hop on Rule 34 to look at like.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, the really funny images like those, and I love the way they look in the thumbnails too.
No, I
like,
saw your.
You put like Nick Valentine.
Creeper girl. You saw the creeper girl.
The creeper girl.
I really enjoyed your Minecraft Monday thumbnail.
Yeah.
Where you like photoshopped
like our faces, like
right
just,
on.
I made them square, and then I put a little creeper girl. But like, that's like, it's great. But I was doing it today. I was just sitting there, and because of where my desk is, like, you can see my screen if you open the door. So like.
Oh.
And I didn't lock it, so I was sitting there.
And I was like,
I didn't want to lock.
They see Fallout 4
instantly.
Rule 34.
I was looking at Deathclaw Rule 34, right? And it was just a bunch of like. It's not just the images that bother. It's the fact that there are ads along the side. The ads is what fucks me because there are just like it's just like in every single ad or some anime shit at the bottom of like some like chick running with like it's bad.
I know.
And I'm like.
Yeah, I know what he's saying. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
You've been on the site. You've seen it. We've all seen it. But like it's.
I walked in on you a couple times just looking at like Nick Valentine on there.
Right, and that wasn't even for the thumbnail.
Yeah.
Wait.
It's just in.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Big news.
All you can do is just like you just look at me. Big news.
Is this the T-shirt?
Sauce. Yeah, dude. Big news sauce.
Really?
Oh, big news sauce. Because we
said
said sauce once in a video or twice in a video.
Shirt.
I think it was the name of a video.
You were in on this too?
No. It was me, Mackenzie, and Zach. Me, Mac, and Zach.
Jake, Mac, Zach.
Jake, Mac, Zach. Zach, Mac, Zach. Zach, Mac.
Jake, Mac, Zach.
Right, go. What were you saying about me looking at Nick Valentine Rule 34?
Oh, that's all.
Oh, that's it?
Jake's looking at Nick Valentine Rule 34.
For the thumbnail. I have to put
We
that
hope.
Play it back.
Play it back.
Play it back, Turbo.
Shit.
Run it back.
No, damn it. Yeah, but no. It cracks me up because I'm sitting there just looking at, scrolling through it. I just keep turning over my shoulder like, and I'm like, if I hear the door open, should I close it or should I just leave it open and be like, I can explain? Because if I close it and they see me close it, it's like, okay, you're doing something.
Yeah,
now he feels he has to hide it.
Yeah,
so
now.
And if I leave it open, I'm like, I own it. I'm just like, yeah, I'm doing.
Man up,
just man up. I'm like,
just
it's not like I'm looking at, if I had my pants down and then I'm sitting there,
it's just
getting
cute.
ready to wank one out.
Cute.
It's
just
there you go, my willy. Here's my willy, Q.
Oh no, not this again. No, but it could have been anyone. Who knows who's gonna walk in here?
Could be me.
It could be anyone.
I just walked in before.
You did. I was sitting there fucking editing.
He was vibing with his headphones in on this little computer. I walked in. I'm like looking around.
And I'm like, hey Spencer, what are you doing? He's like, and then Q's like, Q. Or you were like, Q told me to meet him in the room, and I'm like, well, Q's not here. I'm like, why
would
he tell you to do
Q?
Yeah, I was in the dungeon. I expect you to walk down underneath.
Oh, underneath.
You walked third floor, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I don't ever know the best way to actually get to your room. If I go all the way across first floor, then just come straight up, or if I should go up.
No, the move is to go out. So go up and out and then cross.
And today it smells like shit.
It does smell like pig shit. It's because the wind's coming from the north.
Yeah.
Pig shit snarfing contest.
Fuck the north.
Stanky smells.
Yeah.
Do the pig shit snarfing contest bit. No, not that.
Not that.
No, the one from A bunch of pig.
Dude, no,
bitches.
I don't know the line. If I don't know the line, I'm not gonna attempt the reference.
Oh, but it's so good. I love when you do it because you love it. You love that one.
I love it.
Spencer's got no idea. Nobody's got any idea
what's
going
on right now.
No one ever does, but
he
it's
should
okay.
definitely have a bigger fan base, though.
It's a weird
show.
little culty fan base that like
Uh-huh.
my brother keeps sending me links to all these like pages that love him and love his stuff. It's Tim Robinson is who we're talking about. He's this like writer and comedian who did a bunch of stuff for SNL and now he does
He's got a
his
Netflix
own show. He wrote
cool.
Detroiters and some other stuff. He's actually going to be on the podcast next week. Dude, that would honestly be so fucking awesome.
Oh my god.
I would love to
I probably
interview
shit
him.
my pants.
He skateboards and he's awesome. Like
Is he coming on this podcast?
I would love it. No, he's not, but one day, hopefully.
Once he has
but
it huge.
He's really great. He's got a show on Netflix called I Think You Should Leave. It's really, really funny. It's just a bunch of skits. We should watch it one day. You guys would probably like it. And it's just my brother showed it to me, and then it became a meme with me. So I showed it to my friends, and it quickly became a meme with them. And it was just like we're gonna watch it every time we have a chance now. So we ended up watching it like 5 or 6 times. I mean, it's like 6 episodes, 15 minutes long each, so it's not a lot. It's not a hard watch, but it quickly became a meme, and referencing it quickly became a thing.
That's like the only thing we reference now.
So this is like a inside joke.
It's a deep,
unless you
deep
watch
inside
the
joke.
We've integrated these references into our everyday conversation.
We've already made a lot in
Not
this
a
episode.
day goes by where I don't reference I Think You Should Leave.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's just become... And it's not even I'm referencing the show anymore. It's referencing the fact that it was a meme and an inside joke with us.
Yeah.
And it's awesome, and I love it.
Awesome.
I mean, it's cool that you guys have like.
It is, because like I'll be like, well, one of us has got to do it.
Yeah.
I'll say that to anything, and that's
like,
a line from
like
the show.
It's a line from the show, and
it's in the first 5 minutes.
It's also the tone you say it in.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's also, it can be used anywhere.
Yeah,
everyday
it can be
conversation
used.
all the time. We say that one so often.
Yeah, that
But
one.
you guys laugh
use it
or like
anywhere. Yeah,
smile.
We say it and we love it.
We
It's
love
great.
it.
No, inside jokes are freaking awesome.
Yeah, I'd love to be a part of one someday.
There you go. That's an Office.
Nice
Office reference. There you go. See, I don't understand all of his references though. He makes a lot of references I don't get.
Deep references.
A lot of what?
Deep references.
Deep. They're deep. They're deep. He'll say something like that's a line you should all know. Like most people, I'd say the cap is like 50 lines from a TV series. Q caps out at like 900, I think, probably from The Office. Like
I don't know, man.
you got so many of them.
I've never watched The Office.
You've never. I mean, you're probably too late for it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like it was, I liked it. I watched it a bunch. That
I
was
love
like my
that
thing
show.
in middle school and high school. I don't think you could get into it now. In
Yeah, I mean,
college.
like the episodes I watched were like, I feel like we were talking about this yesterday.
Yeah.
Like we have to like kind of know the show to kind of get the joke more.
Yeah.
Whereas
Yeah.
like if you just pick up an episode, Jack was telling me like you just won't find it as funny as if you watched the show, knew the story, knew the characters more. So
Yeah, that's
but
definitely.
I would have to invest a lot of time into it
Yeah,
to really
it is a long
get
show.
to know it.
But like we said earlier, it's college. You got a lot of time, so
You have a
Yeah.
lot of time. That's why we're doing this podcast.
that's why we're doing the podcast because we can and we want
Ridiculous
to.
amount of free time.
All right.
Is that 30 minutes?
We're a little bit over.
All right.
Are we?
You wanna wrap it up, Q?
All right. Thank you, everyone, for listening to our first episode. We will be bringing back more guests shortly. We're going to try to do this every week. We'll see you in the next one.
Thank you, Spencer, for joining.
Of course. Thanks for having me.
And thank you to
I
our
love this
special
room.
guest Q, who is the one and only special guest we have today.
Yep, that's me.
Yep, you're
That's him.
special, all right?
Special guest with the laptop in his lap.
Always.
Very special. He's very special.
All right. See you in the next one.
Bye-bye.
Bye.